Crap, I didn't realize I was muted the whole time. It's just Smash Brothers. It was already running, so just leaving it running at the moment. We're gonna switch over to Xenoblade X in a moment here. I was just wanting to play some Smash again a little bit, so I decided to like play against some CPUs and try to like got one. Take that, bitch. It jumped off after me. For some reason, I thought I could grab through that. So I wonder if I can hit that projectile to break it. I wonder if it explodes either way. Hey, Gamer Boy, how's it going? That's cool, man. That's cool. Eh. Yeah, I don't think I can hit those projectiles. Look how fast that comes out when you're obviously not fast enough. I just tested it there and I got interrupted twice while trying to use it. I tried to dash then up smash, but can't get the game to do what I want yet. It's been too long since I played it. I've been stuck in between them, sis. Didn't hit the projectile, huh? Why did I think that my smash attack would come out fast enough to hit that pin? Ah, so I can deflect it with an attack. It still explodes though, but if I hit it early enough, I can bounce it away. But it seems like it has like a big lag though when I do that. They'll leave me open. Yeah, it looks like I can grab that, but it looks like they win if I get the grab, because I grabbed and then it like popped them out. I've been bamboozled. Way too far of a dash. Yeah, I should just grab there. Oh no, in that situation, I probably could get a smash off. If I know they're gonna turn. I want to shake off enough for us to get one good like setup against these Inklings is with their super spam. Really? What? Why no just immediately at just immediately at 90-something%. Like, that was funny. 2 Inklings is absurd, the amount of damage they could do. That's interesting. I thought I might be able to get a up smash off from that, but I wasn't sure. But yeah, I can. Alright, I thought that at least one of the 2 would roll forward. Bastards. What? Bamboozled. That was that definitely didn't happen. That was one of those level 9 CPU things. Where they react to your button input. Stop it. Bastard. I didn't think he would footstool his own guy. Hey, thanks for letting me recover. What? That was a dash attack. That was not intended to be that. I knew I should just held on to it. Get away from me. Stop it. Get away. No. No. What? That back throw killed? I did press that direction slightly for a half a second. Can't believe went for such a slow. Motherfuckers. Wait, that was some bullshit. Hey, Vepper. 59 months. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Sure, this won't take much longer. Slowly getting my inputs to work like I want them. Man, I have to keep using down air so much. They keep putting me in situations where that feels like the best thing. Get a dash forward into my thing. I feel like the level 9 CPUs are so weird. Like sometimes they do this like frame zero reaction where they like they do something in order to prevent your input from working. And then other times, especially when using specials, they just allow it to hit. They're like, oh, he used a special. We want the special to work. It makes them feel good. What the hell? I've never seen one of them miss a smash attack like that. Like ever. I did not want that to turn around. I wonder how it turned around like that. I'm coming from up high. I didn't think that would work. All right. Aw. That last second air dodge. You. I will kill you. I got him. I got both of them. Nice. All right. Good enough. I wanted to 2v1 them. Yeah, at least once before I switched over. There we go. Excuse me. But that's how I warm up to the video game. To the video game. To the Smash Bros. I just do the 2.9 CPUs at once. Then put it on random and go until I can beat both of them at least. Before I get killed myself. Without gimmicks too, by the way, that's it. Like it'd be a lot easier if I was just like baiting them in stupid CPU things that stupid CPU things do. Hey Daily Shaver, how's it going? Like I said, I believe that they allow specials to hit them more than they should. But if you're like in the air and you're in a position to where you can air dodge, fast fall, throw out an attack, or get hit by them if they initiate an attack, and you're thinking to yourself, oh, they're not going to attack me right away this time. They're going to wait just a little bit. And then you freaking... Yes. So rather than throwing out the air dodge, you do an attack. The moment you press the input, they also press their input. That is always faster than yours. I'm like, you son of a bitch. But then, in that exact same situation, if you do the fast fall air dodge, they just don't attack. Now then. Not always. It doesn't always work like that. But you see weird things like that sometimes with the CPUs, specifically on level 9, where they have these frame perfect reactions to what you're inputting to be able to beat you by a frame quite often. And then But then they'll be perfectly out in the open, not really recovering from a move, and you're like, I'm just gonna throw out a random special from here because I'm kind of safe and I just want to give a little bit of pressure as I move in closer. And the motherfucker just goes, I won't shield, I won't move, instead I'm just gonna attack or run into the special. And I'm like, what in the fuck? I wish instead of level 1 through 9 CPUs, there was an option called smart CPUs, where they just played like a smart player would play, instead of whatever the hell all the other CPUs are, where it's like, I feel like the way the CPUs are programmed is level 1 through 8 is we'll throw out random shit, and the higher the number, the more the random shit will be targeted towards the player. And the higher the number, the less just random pointless movement and lack of defensive options type of things happen.
I told you.
But at 9, it feels like, oh, we're just gonna make them aggressive, make them accurate, which is why that smash attack really confused me. Make them aggressive, make them accurate, and give them some.
Listen.
Give them a bit of randomness, but a lot of actions are just hard programmed to be. That's just the way it works every time. Like for instance, against Xenoblade CPU, if he gets you with his dark lariat, no, not what dark lariat, whatever the clothesline attack is, if he hits you with that whatever that clothesline attack is near the slightly below the ledge off stage, 100% of the time he will not finish it. He will always let it bump heads and then try to recover, or try to like spike you or something, but he always does the bump head bit. He never will finish it off stage if you're slightly below the level. 100% of the time. Like, I've never seen it happen.
Well,
so there's interactions like that too. So I'm just looking for some orange dialogue, because I don't feel like I've walked around since the last chapter looking for orange dialogue other than in that other area.
By the way.
hey.
I see him finding quite a lot of it. Because unfortunately when you're walking around in your mech, you can't get the orange dialogue things to show up, it seems. Might as well get them now.
It's under repair. I see.
What was that one there? No, that was just a random orange thing. Or yellow, really.
Anyway. Hear me out.
But yeah, I would like a CPU setting called like play smart mode or something like that. And like, what it does is like
there's more.
You can tell it to be cautious, aggressive,
I see,
you know, balanced, things like that, and then it'll change the way in which it plays the character, and it'll do things like pay attention to where it's standing on the stage versus how much health it has, and it'll sometimes focus on just putting on pressure to me, or rather than just running forward and attacking. Or grabbing, depending on what I'm doing at the time.
Well,
because like against the CPU, I pretty much am like constantly doing a lot of jumping and a lot of aerials out of pit stun or whatever, or tumble or whatever, and I pretty much only hold in towards the stage in most situations. With sometimes not though, because sometimes they will get aggressive off stage and whatnot, and then I'll just be holding in and I'm like, whoa, here they come, and I'll hold back. And
great.
oh, this is new. Here you go, Soren. This is one of the things you were talking about, I believe, in between here. What the fuck? Damn it, I am too late. Ay. You there, did you see her jump perhaps? Would you mind answering a few questions for me? Offer to help, stay out of it, offer to help, I guess. I appreciate, you know. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on here. It's appreciated, you know. Always good to meet a friendly person on something like this. The name's Aquar. Believe it or not, I'm the very first Manon Blade. As a mediator, it's my job to go around the city resolving trouble, okay? Especially when it involves other Manon. So first off, your name is Zarek. Yes, I see. Let me ask this nicely. Are you the murderer? Wait, there is a murderer? Thought you asked if she jumped. Could still be suicide. Alright. Oh, one moment. I don't remember getting a mission in this area, so this is just a random proximity mission, right? You aren't you? Right. Ask Eckhart is looking for a murderer when the fiercely deny Awkward's insulting accusation. Great. Oh, that's good. Yeah. I had a good feeling about you from the beginning. Plus, a serial murder probably wouldn't hang around the scene, you know. Wait, how many others have jumped? I mean, pushed. You want to know how this counts as a murder? So, there's been a string of strange Manon killings lately, you see. Wait, I think I know who did it. That's why I'm guessing this jumping incident was actually some foul play, maybe. Indeed, a murder most foul indeed. Take it from me, if a Manon wanted to end their own life, they simply wouldn't have the conviction to and self-assurance to see it through. But even if they did, they certainly wouldn't go jumping off crazy tall building, you know. That's crazy to crazy from Manon. Well, there's a building. This building has one exit. Like, maybe there might be one on the back. Why didn't we cover it already? Are you talking to me? It's exits and documenting everyone who leaves, and not does that make sense? Ask Aqua would possibly think that. I don't know what he said. I forgot. All right, so there must still be a terrible criminal behind this, don't you think? A criminal who may even continue to yearn for Manon blood. I thought he was talking about how the Manon do that kind of thing. Like, why would I agree or disagree? I'm not a Manon. I wouldn't know. I haven't even known them for that long. You are a blade too, yes? Would you maybe help me in this investigation? You will be rewarded, most likely. So, please. I heart pizza. Oh, it is a murder most foul. Nice. I don't even remember the first time I heard that. Was it from a book or something? Is it a book title? Probably a funny movie. Talk to Powell. Well, as far as the first time I heard it, on West Melville Street in the commercial district. Oh, good. Jim told me to ask another blade if I ever needed help, and it seems he was correct. I would ask you to start with questioning, okay? I have a specific human I want you to consult. Cutaway guy. Not sure what that means. What? That's what he's gonna do. I'll be investigating the scene. The culprit must have left some traces behind, right? Meanwhile, I want you to go to a ridiculously delicious business called Army Pizza, okay? So good. Oh. Al's wife, I believe, recently committed suicide. At least from his dialogue, it seems that way. He didn't say it outright, but he was saying that he didn't like how they wouldn't revive someone who killed themselves, and his wife is now missing. Well, he didn't say his wife is missing. I just can see she's missing. If I remember correctly, the owner is named Powell. He was close to the Dhamma, who is the victim. Ask about her past, okay? Maybe what she liked, whatever you can learn about her. Thanks and good luck. I'm sure we'll crack the case together, don't you think? I can fix that, Soren. Wait, I think I have to switch to this. Movie night should be working correctly again, Soren. I had to, it took a few hours to do it, but I was able to slowly but surely rip each episode individually. Weird thing is that disc looks perfectly normal to me. Like, I don't see any damage. So it must just be like disc rot or something. I don't know.
hear this.
What's that?
Buy a sniper rifle from Armory Alley. Huh? Wait, what?
Great.
What a mess, you know?
5 Manon have been killed. You guys suck.
Yes?
No.
Yes?
No.
There's no one on the roof. Because it would tell me if there was someone on the roof with the white dot.
What do you think?
Though there's a chance the game is lying to me. Video games do that sometimes. They like to have their inconsistent UI. I wonder if it was any named Manon or it was just bodies that don't have names in the menus and whatnot.
It's under repair.
I'm finishing my whatchamacallit, my rounds.
Hear me out.
I forgot to check up here.
Find something new?
Hey,
Hey, listen.
hey.
Hey, listen. Warm Grex skin.
Find something new?
Hey.
Yeah, we'll work our way around because that's the place I have to go. And since we were already almost to that place, then I'm like gonna do the opposite direction and work my way around trying to get all the orange dialogue that has popped up in the new chapter.
Listen.
I just realized I don't remember if it's day or nighttime sensitive. I feel like the orange dialogue is time sensitive.
Yeah!
A loot drop called Patience.
Hey, did you hear? What?
Oh, hey!
And there's been a crazy amount of orange dialogues that I found. Did not expect to find so many. Get too close to the dang electric car sounds. Wait, have I talked to this guy?
Yes. This pleases me. Yes.
I believe so. Khan Barak.
Listen.
I know we for sure talked to him, but is he updated? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
You think it should be like GTA? You should be able to take everyone's cars and
Good info.
Listen.
drive around the place, wrecking them up and stuff. I'm fine with it not being that way. With that,
Listen.
they don't really need to spend that much more money in the game development.
Hello.
I don't think driving a car around would really make it better for me personally. I mean, I can drive a mech.
yes. Well,
Driving a car feels like a massive downgrade. Why is Christy here?
okay.
Frontier Nav
Listen
was conceived.
carefully.
Okay, you're talking about the same crap. How'd you move over here and you're talking about the same crap? There's apparently one Pathfinder who only uses front nav to advance his own interests and amass his own personal fortune. Yeah, I know exactly where he is and who he is. His name is Tobias. It disgusts me to see such a selfish individual enriching himself with something that was intended to bring hope to humanity. Please promise me that you will never become a blade like that. Why does it disgust you? That
Listen.
doesn't make sense to me. What does it fucking matter? I don't care if someone's intentions are altruistic or selfishly motivated. If their actions are good, like, what does it matter? Like, well, this guy only helps people because it makes him feel good. Oh, okay. Isn't he helping people though? like how is what he's doing a bad thing that disgusts you? He's helping people. I don't understand. Like, yeah, the people who freaking do it at the cost of themselves being happy, or of course, a much bigger deal.
What?
But that doesn't mean that the people who do it selfishly are like not helping people and should be disgusted. Like I said, like I don't understand that.
Oh yeah.
huh?
Like that's some first world problem shit. Like,
Listen up.
the one that's helping people isn't properly motivated. Like, what the would you stop being so fucking choosy? Someone's helping people. Let them fucking help and stop whining about their motivations. They're helping. Now, an ulterior motive is different from a
About that.
like where it's like, I wish I am helping because I'm going to try to create an outcome that is going to end up favoring me, but actually ultimately have a negative impact on the people who I'm helping. That's the kind of shit where you're like, wow, that's evil. What the fuck?
Listen.
You know, those are like the people who help someone just so that they can stab them in the back later, type of thing, right? Or take advantage of them, or something like that.
Listen.
That kind of shit is obviously bad.
Yep.
But the system she set up makes it so that people get rewarded for helping people. And then she's like, ugh, this guy's helping people, but he's only doing it because he's getting rewarded. So? Wait, what the fuck?
Listen.
I can't even sort of see the problem there. There is no problem to see. Spider-Man is a vigilante. They should have made. They should have done. Marvel or DC should have done that. They should have come up with a superhero called Ulterior Motive. Like. And he goes out crime fighting all the time, but it's 100% selfishly motivated, and not just because it makes him happy, right? Because that's another thing. That is a form of being selfishly motivated. If you help people just because it makes you happy to help people, you're doing it because it makes you happy. I mean, that's what it says, right? Just because.
Hey.
Para info. But there's still nothing wrong with that. Like, unless you're unless you have some sort of, like I said, ulterior motive where it's not actually helping someone, it's just setting them up. Like.
Oh yeah.
But if you are genuinely helping people at the end of the day, who the fuck cares why you did it?
Yeah.
Unless you were forced to do it. That is a reason to care why it was done. People being forced to help people is
I told you.
not as good of a thing.
What do you
Because
think?
normally the help is coming at the expense of someone else's freedom. And at that point, you're causing as much damage as you are helping.
Hey.
All right, so almost done with the orange dialogue run. So there might be some at night, specific to nighttime, but I'm not gonna bother looking. I might do another orange dialogue, not run at night some other time, but not today. Not today.
You got my attention.
Am I right?
Yeah, I heard about something like that, or I saw it myself, Soren. But no, I'm talking about like ulterior motive. Like that's his thing. Like that's his superhero name. It's his thing. You know that if he's helping you, there's some catch. And most of the time, it doesn't negatively hurt you in any way. and most of the time it's good for the person who's being helped. Like the vast majority of the time, it's still good for the person who's being helped. But there's still always something to it, right? Like maybe one of the biggest running gag with him is that he's a lecher. So pretty much most women that he only helps because he wants to try to get in their pants.
Oh yeah.
That could be the running gag. But then, like I said, all of the help is always so like he'll just straight up ignore something because he doesn't see anything in it for him, type of thing.
Here?
Where he'll see a crime and he's like, I don't see how I can make this benefit me in some way if I expend the resources to help this. So I'm just not gonna bother. Like, just like the superhero ulterior motive. The reason he would still be classified as a superhero though is because he actually does help people, and he helps a lot of people. It's just he always benefits from it. Not at like to the point where, like I said, it harms the person who he's helping. But he always makes sure he benefits in some. That would be hilarious. No, a mercenary is too simple. A mercenary is not a superhero, right? It's a mercenary. Like he has to be doing it on his own. He's not like he does. like it doesn't mean that the character wouldn't say how much is it worth to you at some point, because you know that would be something that could happen sometimes where like he's in some dark alley like up on some shit like above the thing, and someone's like, ulterior motives here, please help me, and he's like,
That's it.
I don't know, man. I don't see why I should bother. It's a lot of work. How much is it worth to you? It's like, I got like $10. He's like,
That's
shit, I do want a pizza. You know what? I tell you what, I'll whoop their ass for you. Sometimes it would be monetary, but the vast majority of the time it would be some other thing. And see, a mercenary accepts jobs from other types of people too, right? So with a mercenary, they often go to the highest bidder, which would mean the bad guys could be like, no, don't help him, we'll pay you more.
Right.
No,
So
but
guess
that
what?
wouldn't work, right? He actually is a genuine superhero
Listen.
in that he only helps the people who deserve the help. But unlike a normal superhero, he's very selfishly motivated.
Right?
Just between us.
So some people who should be helped don't end up getting helped, which is not a good thing. That is very much a bad thing. So it would make him a very controversial character. Like in the world that he's in, and to readers, he would be a pretty controversial character. Like his morality would be pretty difficult, because it'd be like, well, he is ultimately helping him. Like he is always a source of good. Like he never does anything bad. He always is a source of
Just
good.
between us.
It's just he doesn't do good things unless it benefits him. So it's like ultimately he's making the world a better place the vast majority of the time, and he's never making the world a worse place other than through inaction. Because that's the thing. Inaction can sometimes be an evil act. So it'd be a difficult character to pin
Just
down
between
morally.
us.
Like a character called Ulterior Motive, who actually operates in that way in a world full of superheroes. No, 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 no. That is his name. Because he's honest. He's a superhero, man. Superheroes don't fucking lie. All right, he's an honest man. He lets people know exactly what he's about.
Hey, listen.
He ain't helping you. He ain't helping you because he thinks that, you know, you just need help. He's helping you because there's something in it for him. What the hell is this, by the way? Why am I here? Oh, the blood lobster. I picked it up. Blood lobster? Alright, my phone beeped at me. I'm trying to see why. It was a fake beep, I think. I think ulterior motive would be a pretty popular character. It'd be mostly humor based, right? It'd be a subversion of expectations type of comic, similar to The Watchmen, except not dark like The Watchmen, where like the you know that whole world is dark, right? Like it would actually take place in a normal world with mostly good superheroes, like, you know, like Superman and Batman. They're all just doing their things, and then ulterior motive shows up. He's like, I don't know, man. I'm not sure I could see how this would end up helping me. Ultimatum? No, that's not even close. That doesn't even mean the same thing, even somewhat. Look at that. I've grown. Ulterior motive is the thing. You can break out a thesaurus and try to find things that are close to it, but it's perfect. That's the name. Because, like I said, he's honest about what he is. But he's like, superheroes don't lie. That'll be one of his lies. That'll be not one of his lies, but one of his lines, by the way. Where someone's like, but how do I know you're gonna play? He's like, well, superheroes don't lie. I'm a superhero, man. Like, I've never lied about what I am. That'll be another thing he says when people are like, you're blah 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 blah. He's like, I've never lied about what I am. It's in my name. Well, look at that. A grown man out collecting toys. Just who do you plan to give them to? I'll give them to your mama. But give him the since it would be humorous quite a bit, he has to have the attitude of someone like say Deadpool, but not insane. You know what I mean? And also I like the idea of him very rarely hurting people badly. Like, he does if he has to, but he's not. But he's like a Batman type of thing where you think he hurts people really badly. You think he's probably killed a lot of people, but not really. Not really. Because he considers himself to be a real superhero. Which means he, you know, truth, justice, and American way stuff. You know, he's like, you know, he's being a good guy. He just wants to make sure he benefits from it. Is all. So that's his motto. Uncle Ben misquoted the Bible for Peter Parker, telling him about power and responsibility, and that defined who Peter Parker is. Ulterior motive has some kind of origin story where his Uncle Ben, if you will, told him to always look out for number one. You know, don't let him get over on you. Always make sure you benefit. Don't let people use you. like his Uncle Ben gets used to death through his selflessness, right? It's through pain and experience. He pledged that he'll never let anyone do that to him, and so he'll only help. He's helping himself too. Bro, that'd be a hilarious superhero. Also, just like Spider-Man, he started helping people selflessly at first, right? That's the thing. He started helping people selflessly at first, but that's what ultimately led to his Uncle Ben's death. I keep doing the quotation marks every time I say Uncle Ben. That's what ultimately led to his Uncle Ben's death. The selflessness of him helping people. But he still really wants to help people, but he pledged to, you know, to make sure that there's something in it for him from then on. Like, so fucking terrible. Like I said, my own morality, it is an evil act to have the power to prevent evil and to do nothing, especially when that it will cost you pretty much nothing. Meaning, you know, to lean a hand down to stop someone from falling, type of thing. Like, it's all you have to do is put your hand out. You're not in any danger. It's not going to cost you anything other than a few seconds of your life to prevent this person from falling. But you don't do it. That's an evil act. So he will undeniably do evil things through inaction, and that's where the source that's going to be a big source of conflict. Or I should say, he would, if this was an actual superhero that I actually created and proposed and you know, wrote out and did all the stuff. I've always been a good ideas man. I can come up with some pretty cool stuff, all right? Demand to know the blood lobster's identity. I am Death, the destroyer of worlds. I am an artist. I am the blood lobster. My skin isn't dark enough for that, gamer boy. And I have the wrong type of genitalia. That's what gets you through the doors nowadays, not the quality of your ideas or writing. I am Death, the destroyer of worlds. I'd have to start a new... I mean, if I would have to have a lot of experience and backing already behind me in order to just randomly do something like that. But as just a nobody seeking, hey this, no, they're gonna DEI it up. Those are the choices they're gonna make. I mean, just look at the amount of it's like, as far as like brand new indie game companies and that get funding from these big developers and these big studios, or is that, I mean, these big publishers. Notice a pattern in the past 10 years. Same as with comics, same with movies and books. Like, as far as like an independent creator who doesn't have like a backing, if you have pale skin and male genitalia, you're not getting ahead. You gotta already have been for it. So like, if you already went to school and you were studying that stuff and doing it, then that's easier. It's still harder. But it's easier to get your foot through the door. But ain't no damn indie nobody out of nowhere getting that kind of attention nowadays. That kind of thing used to exist though, where the quality of your idea, or some dude would just walk off the street and be like, "Look, I got a script for a movie." They'd be like, "Oh shit, seems cool. This is a cool concept. Let me read it." And then they read it. They're like, "Wow, I like this. We could do something with this." And it's a nobody now becomes a famous writer. That doesn't happen anymore. Not at least with certain types of people. Instead, they're like, "Well, we do have a quota we have to fill, and you meet that quota, so we'll take this idea." Yeah, it's a fucked up world we now live in. It is. Hopefully it changes sometime soon. It is indie. There's a lot of indie games that are funded by big companies. That happens pretty much most of the time nowadays. Here, I'll get you some proof. Let's see. And I'm not talking about every game ever made, by the way. Because if you count every game ever made, then that would include all the shovelware crap that, you know, people spend $5 creating. Really? Computers. All right. So, let's give you one example right away. This is just one, and it's, you ever heard of this company called Devolver Digital? They come out with a ton of indie games, right? Devolver Digital isn't creating those games. They're publishing the games. They're backing people who have good indie ideas. But that happens for other companies too, like PlayStation. PlayStation will do that. There's so many of them. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Remember how that was kickstarted? Remember how it was kickstarted, and so it was backed basically by the Kickstarter? Well, let's pull up the wiki. Like, I'm one of the backers for this game, right? Developer, Artplay. All right. Publishers, 505 Games and NetEase. So what happened was Koji Igarashi was the big name behind the creation of this Kickstarter. It blew up. It did very well. They got like a $5 million successful Kickstarter, and that showed publishers that people were interested in the game, and so some publishers came in and gave additional funding, which was able to increase the scope of the game. Scope and speed of development. But they're not the only ones. That's very common. The 505 Games, they do that kind of stuff all the time with tons of stuff. But there's the there's a lot of publishers that specialize in indie stuff. I'm going off the top of my head right here because I'm not picking random indie games that I know of their existence. I'm picking successful indie games, okay? Which is why I'm getting specific types of indie games. Because I'm not talking about those indie games where they're a bunch of furry animals and all the colors are all pastel and it's a dating sim, and you know, the thousands of games that are released every damn year now that are getting funded and whatnot. I'm not talking about that shit because I don't know, I can't remember the name of a single one of those games. I'm talking about games that I remember playing from specific publishers, not studios, publishers that do other things like that. Right here, Chucklefish. Chucklefish is another one that finds people making good indie games. I mean, finds good indie developers. Eastward here, I've heard, is a good game. Starbound, I enjoyed myself quite a bit. That's how I first heard of Chucklefish. Thor. Let's put... Oh, the winter sale has started. Well, does that say 100%? There's 100% sale. What are these? 100% orange juice, Rat Quest, and Toy Simulator. These apparently are games that are fully 100% discounted. None of them look like games I want though. Wonder if there's like a way to sort by 100% discounts. There probably is. But let's go to Chucklefish first before we look at these discounts. Stardew Valley. There we go. Not Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley, I believe, was self-published. That's one of the indie games that is straight up like 100% indie. Like, he didn't get any outside funding. He just did it himself. I meant, what was it I meant to look for? Star something. My brain just shut down. Starbound. All right, there we go. Chucklefish. So Starbound, I think, yeah, Starbound was made by Chucklefish. Interesting. So that was the game, and so that's what happened. I guess Starbound made Chucklefish made Starbound, but then they started using their money to help other people, right? Not Starbound, but Chucklefish made Starbound, and then they started using their money to help other people make all these other indie games. But if you look at Starbound in itself, you'll see they developed and published it. That's the first time I ever heard of them, was when I bought and played that game. It was pretty good. It is pretty good, I think. But let's stop all this for a moment. Apparently Steam's winter sale is going on. I wonder if Vepper's here. He didn't tell me that the winter sale is happening. I saw him earlier. But now through January 5th, the winter sale. The Oblivion Remaster game is 33% off. I'll have to mention that to him. Let's see, Silk Song is already 20% off, bro. Team Cherry, they're epic. I think Team Cherry is 100% self-published. Yeah, I don't know if now they're published by themselves, but they might have financial backers too. I don't really know. Some of them will be self-published, but they still have backers. Tainted Grail. I mean, like that one game we just recently. That fighting game. Hold on, let me see. Oh, that's Rivals of Aether. Rivals of Aether 2 was developed by Aether Studios but published by someone else. Though their publisher was an indie publisher. They weren't like a big one like Sony or Xbox or Nintendo, which happens. The big investors like Sega or all these other sometimes invest in indie stuff. You can see a little pattern in what they invest into, which is different from the pattern of what they used to invest in, which was a much more successful pattern, but they for some reason ditched it. All right, so lots of games are on sale. This is how you can tell it's a winter sale. Pretty much every damn game I scroll past is on sale. I still have yet to this day to do the research on this. I think I already technically own the DLC, but when I go into the DLC, it doesn't say I own it. I have to boot up the game and see if it lets me access it. I don't understand, because there's like some kind of other version of the game you can buy now, but I feel like I have the definitive edition, because definitive edition upgrade included. I feel like I am in the definitive edition. I don't really know. I'm just confused. I'm confused. I feel like the definitive edition comes with this stuff. I don't know. Something I've been needing to research for a long time, because I enjoyed that Outward game. I wonder if this game was self-published. Well, there you go. This because Outward was an indie game. We got 9 Dot Studio and Prime Matter publisher. Boy, there are a lot of games on sale. Holy hell. This feels like a game that was probably, yep, Devolver Digital. Yeah, I did see that earlier, though. That explains it. Stray feels like it too. Yep, see. Indies very often get the investors. I don't know about Xenonauts 2. Yep, they had one too. Separate publisher. Skipped over some games because I started paying attention to the indie thing. The sales and the prices. Holy hell. Almost every single game is on sale. This is crazy. Big Kitty Little City, I'm almost certain is one. No, it's not. Purely indie. But like here, let me do something here. Let me see if they had an investor on a full publisher. Little City have an investor. Any investors? No, it says there's no indication. The AI is saying there's no indication that there were external. Okay. But then again, there is other ways to get help without technically having an investor. Like say being shown at a game show where it costs $100,000 to get your game shown, but for some reason you didn't have to pay. It happens all the time. Like for instance, what's that game called? PlayStation. Life of Black Tiger Wiki. Just like I thought. Developed by One Games, published by One Games. But Life of Black Tiger only blew up in popularity because it was some random odd indie game that was shown off in a PlayStation showcase. And no one understands why to this day, because it looked like shit. And it was shit. So why the fuck did PlayStation choose to give them all that space? That is, like I said, giving a big platform giving you airtime is a form of investment in itself too, because Sony could have shown one of their own things instead. If Life of Black Tiger had just been some random shovelware game released without being shown off at the PlayStation showcase, it would have had 1/1000th of the sales. Indeed it does, Soren. Indeedy do it does. Ooh. It's one of the steepest discounts I've seen so far for that. Man, pretty much everything I have wishlisted. Pretty much everything I have wishlisted is on sale. This is a big boy sale. Here's an example. We've already passed a lot of other ones, but here's an example. This is a game I'm never going to buy on Steam. If this game was $1 right now, I wouldn't buy it. I wishlist it just to watch it. Let's see. This motherfucker still has a base price of $70. This dog shit game that came out 2 years ago. I'm watching you, motherfucker. This is how much the DLC should cost. Well, it should be $19.99. It's overpriced still, even on sale. Your $30 DLC, bitch. Fuckers. I'm tempted by Colony Ship. I've seen it go on this 50% off like a dozen times now. Not a dozen, that's way an exaggeration. Times. Tempted by it every time. I really want to get this someday soon. But I can't afford to just waste money on a game I'm not for sure gonna play soon. Pacific Drive. Excuse me. Dude, why is RimWorld DLC so fucking expensive now? Doesn't make sense. Greedfall. I feel like this game... Is this game being canceled? Or maybe I'm thinking of a different game? Isn't this an MMOR that's getting shut down soon? $3. Tree Fitty, in fact. I still don't understand why the bundle of these games costs so much money. Like, what the fuck? It's 6 games that are like 1,000 years old each. Surely it should be like base price $30. Why is the base price for them like $70 or $75 or something like that? There's my boy Fading Afternoon. That trailer for that Korean dude, I believe he was, from Train to Busan. Where he was like whooping people's asses and being all thick. That's this right here. That's what this game, that's a 2D version of this game. I'm still amused when I found out they have a smoke cigarette button. I'm like, how the fuck do you create a video game where you have a button dedicated to smoking cigarettes? That's fucking wild. You're like, you are one overly edgy motherfucker to have such a thing in your game. The suplex. Bro, that part right there. I wonder if that's the a player thing. I bet you that is a player thing that he did. So that how, and dialogue over. The way it turns red, I feel like that's probably a mechanic to where if you shoot someone who's in the process of talking to you, that happens. Or kill. That's how it... Gone. Done. So the dude can look. The dude can move at more than just walking speed. Look right here. Watch when he approaches the knife guy. And then after he's moving faster than just slow ass walking speed. He's like, okay, I'm gonna move slightly faster just for this fight though. Bro, they know what they're doing. So just him in this get pixel art game, he just pulls out his fucking umbrella. Something about this, I'm like, come on, bro. Absolutely hilarious. Hold up now. Is there a sequel? Or is this a prequel? Oh shit, this is a prequel. This is a beat 'em up prequel. I gotta wish list this one too. Oh shit. Look at that, like that was by choice. Cause look, there's no health bar, there's nothing. And he just walks up, bap, and then all of a sudden, no, now you got a health bar, bitch, you're in combat. This one released first, Soren. You can even tell it's older gameplay. The animations are rougher. So this is back when he was still in school. A high school gang leader, Reno, blah blah blah. In Fading Afternoon, he's a middle-aged. This is his early years. I definitely want to play this game franchise someday. I don't even like media like this. I play video games like this with the like Yakuza, but that wasn't what I was attracted to because of that. Like animes and things like that that are about the Yakuza, I find to be boring. I just don't give a fuck about your gang life. But this just looks entertaining, dude. Like, I love the animations and all the stuff of the combat, but existential dialogy. What? Hold up. Is this from the same studio? This isn't the same guy though, is it? Is it about the same character, or is this just taking place in the same universe? Alright, I'm wishlisting this one too. There's DLC for friend of... What's the DLC? Is it just music? Maybe a manga? Oh, it's a manga. Interesting. See, when you do discounts, I don't know why when you come to this studio screen, it doesn't show bundles. Like, it should show bundles, but I don't see anywhere. It never shows bundles on the studio screen. I feel like that's a big problem. Like, list nothing, about nothing, featured, top seller, no bundle listed, new releases, no bundle listed, upcoming, nothing, discounts, no bundle listed. However, if I go to Fading Afternoon and then I scroll down, suddenly there's bundles where you can get all 3 games for 15 bucks, which gets you an additional 20% off total. Or you can buy just these 2 for $12 and get an additional 10% off if you bought them individually. And if you bought them individually. I'm definitely gonna get this. Not now, but someday. Someday I'm gonna get this, all their games, and play them back to back. Alright, so back to the scroll. This is another one I have wish listed that I don't have any plans on ever buying. And then there's others that I've wish listed that I don't remember wish listing, or that I wish listed it just to research it, but then I never bothered. Like this, I planned on looking into more. I've like seen a trailer of it, but I don't know. Others I've wish listed because maybe one day I might start playing the franchise, so I'm just kind of keeping an eye on it. Still only 30% off for the newest one. I'm hoping at some point this gets old enough to where they'll all be at least 50% off, and then I plan on getting the collection of, which is the where it's all 3 of the Castlevania collections. That'd be pretty cool. Because then I'd own most of the old pretty much all of the old Castlevania games. And, you know, maybe start playing through them. Wait. Aren't these all supposed to be on my wish list? It's not saying Dominus Collection is on my, but then right here it says Dominus Collection is on my wish list, and it's not saying Castlevania Anniversary Collection is on my wish list. If I back up, Castlevania Anniversary Collection is right here on my anniversary. Yeah, I definitely want these at some point in the future. Well, not. Well, they are technically games, but I should say these 3 collections of games. So the Evil Within, I think, sometimes has a bundle too. Just a DLC bundle where you get all the DLC for 75% off total. The collection that disappeared that I've never seen come back is really weird. I like this Dead Space 3 is constantly $4. Like, that happens constantly. I think I've seen it for 2 something too. Resident Evil 4 is all the way down to $16. If there was a way for me to buy this and allow my mom to play it, I definitely would get it. I would need the Steam Deck or something like that. Because she doesn't really play, she doesn't come to my place and play on my computer or anything like that, so you would need something like the Steam Deck that play from her house. But I would definitely buy this for her. This is one of her favorite games, but she's never played the remake, and this is the remake. It's funny, I'm willing to spend 16 bucks on a gift for my mom, but I'm not willing to spend like $3 for myself on all these fucking games that are like $2 or $3 right now. It's just the way the mind works, I guess, right? Devil May Cry, here we go. This series used to have a collection, and I don't mean like the HD collection, I mean a bundle collection type of thing. So where you would get the HD collection, Devil May Cry 4, Devil May Cry 5, all of those games in one purchase. But like that doesn't seem to exist anymore. You can get these like little mini bundles, but not a bundle that includes the entire series. And I remember there was one time where the bundle did include the entire series, and I was like, whoa, that's cool. I might get that one day, because this is always a series that I meant to play one day. And then now it frequently goes on sale, but the bundle doesn't exist anymore. And I'm like, why? Why doesn't the bundle exist anymore? That's weird. Like this, The Eternal Life of Goldman. When did I put this? Like, I don't even know what this game is. Where did it come from? How does this happen? How do I get things on my wish list that I have no fucking memory of putting there? Oh my god, whoever that voice is just annoying me. But there you go, Vepper. I'm glad you're here. She has a Nintendo Switch 1 and a bunch of old consoles that I used to have. But that's not gonna, none of the consoles she has access to the new version of Resident Evil 4. That's a new version of it. She has the old one. So, but here you go, man. If you haven't gotten it yet and you're eager to play it right away, the Oblivion Remastered is currently 33% off. So it's only 33 bucks. This is shit. Lunar Remaster Collection. Why is it still $40? Lunar Silver Star Story Complete. I have that still, I believe. I know I do. I have like the collector's edition, something like that from like way back in the day. Lords of the Fallen. This was one of the coolest trailers in the recent thing. Like this, the Lords of the Fallen 2 trailer was one of the best trailers we saw. Whole thing. Fallen. This was one of the cooler trailers, and it did look like it had some real gameplay in there sometimes. I like the world. The setting of the world is pretty interesting. So if I do ever play, I would definitely start with the first one. But I won't be able to play this one because this one looks like it's going to be on PC and PlayStation. But I don't own a PlayStation 5. Don't have plans on owning one. My PC isn't strong enough to play a new game like this. Alright, I gotta mute possibly patented music. I don't know, or copyrighted music. I like this dragon. That's pretty neat. I like hairy dragons. I'm like, oh cool, look, hairy dragon. Look, he's got like a little mane up there. Isn't that cute? Oh, you're just a cute little hairy dragon. Yes, you are. Now I stab you in the eye. That stomp right there pleased me. I remember when we first saw that, the lady stomping on that guy's head. I was like, oh damn, hell yeah. I definitely would like to stomp on people's heads in the video game. It's a fun thing. I remember doing it in Dead Space. It was totally cool. Dragons giving you PTSD. Some God of War shit right there. Yeah, Lords of the Fallen 2. But I wishlisted this earlier this year, apparently, before. I wonder if there's a bundle. Not that I would probably buy it unless it was like 90% off. Yeah, there's a bundle. 30% off? Nah, total? Not worth it. Or is it 10 to 20s? Hold on. How to do it? Infinite Wealth is all the way to $21 at the moment, where you get to play as my boy Ichiban. What is this fucking outfit? Dude, Like a Dragon was such a wild game. That was so fun. This is the sequel to Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Have you guys heard about that yet? Giga's making a sequel.
The castle has been sighted again. The church's orders are absolute.
Eid Vepper. That's the sequel to the Nancy Chan game, the Infinite Wealth.
The ethereal castle. Break its gates and exterminate the creatures that dwell within. The demon lord himself.
Dude said uppercut.
By our hand. This mission will test the limits of your courage. You will face horrors beyond your darkest imaginings. Beasts that defy reason. Creatures born of pure darkness.
I don't know if Nancy Chan is in the sequel or not. He ate the fucking plate and all.
With me. Cross.
Tonight, we start our mission.
Bloodstain. The Scarlet Engagement. Oh wait, was there a post-credit scene? There was a post-credit scene, my bad.
So you've come. Right into
Shut up, Discount Dracula. I'll whoop your ass just the way I whooped Dracula's ass. I ain't scared of you. For some reason, Tales of Arise and Scarlet Nexus are always bundled together. So, take a look. See? When you click on one and you scroll down, you'll find Complete Your Collection, a Bandai Namco RPG Essential Collection, where you get both of them for a total of $17.62. Strange. But then, like, are the Octopath Travelers bundled? I already own the Octopath Travelers, but yeah, you can get a bundled version of them for 44. The Reign of Dracula. Chronicles of the Wolf. I feel like Soren might have told me about one of these. One's $2. I can get the Mass Effect trilogy, as in all of the games. $6. It is the trilogy, right? Legendary edition. I think it's the whole thing. Yeah, I think it's the trilogy. Yeah, see, included all 3 titles and the DLC. $6. I wasn't able to finish the first game though. I kind of got bored. But why is this game still $12? Like, came out in 2022. Why is its full price $60? Its full price should be like $30 or something, and then discount it to $80, and then it would only be like $6 or something. I wonder if the Neo games have a collection now. Though I own the first one. There is a bundle with a Ronin game and a Ninja game. Ninja Gaiden Belak. How about the Danganronpa? Do they have a Danganronpa bundle this time? They didn't in the last few times. Oh, they have a bundle for 1 and 2. And 1 and 2 and Ultra Despair Girls. That's still pretty expensive for what this is. Ah, here we go. Here's the bundle. Yeah, so they do have a bundle this time. Look, 1, 2, and 3, and the Ultra Despair Girls. Full collection. Danganronpa was a fun series to play. What did I play it on though? I don't even remember how I played it. I might have eye patched it. I don't know. If I eye patched it, I owe him money because I enjoyed it enough that I need to buy it legitimately. I just don't remember how I played it originally. I'll look into it. But yeah, if I eye patched it, I'll definitely buy this someday. Pay him back. But when I have money to spare, I just don't got the money. Alright, that's everything. Phantom. Oh, these are the new ones that I added here during the Game Awards. That's a good amount of sales. Maybe Soren, I don't know. I can't really scroll through, but yeah, the winter sale, the Steam winter sale is on. I can't really scroll through because I don't have my Steam set up on child safe mode, which means games will show up that I should not show on stream. I'm gonna click on this gift card thing here though. I wonder if there's like a discount going on for the gift cards. It doesn't show. Yeah, see everything here I can show so far. So there's tons of stuff. Super discounted. The Binding of Isaac games and Dead by Daylight stuff. The Baldur's Gate 3. I said Baldur's Gate. Indeed, Soren Almost Movie Night. I wonder if there's a Yakuza collection. Dude, the Silk Song being on sale already is really cool. Like, Team Cherry is so fucking cool. I wish I had more money. Give them money. The hell is this? Notice Yakuza 0 is no longer available in the Steam store. What the fuck? How did I click into this? How did I click into Yakuza 0? I don't remember clicking into it, but I clicked on the icon, I could have swore. And now, like, in between the time it showed up on my screen and I clicked on it, it's been removed from the Steam store. What the fuck happened? It was on sale. That's the only way I would have gotten in here, is if it was on sale. Yeah, Yakuza 0 is right here. Director's Cut. Maybe the Director's Cut edition is the only thing they're selling now? Yeah, they deleted the original and are only selling the Director's Cut. They just now did that or something, apparently, I guess. Buy the Yakuza series complete. Here we go. So you can get all the video games. Are you serious? It's still only saving 16%? During a fucking Steam summer sale, a winter sale, you're getting a total of 16% off for buying all of the games combined. That is greedy as fuck. That is greedy. What the fuck? Like, wait, is Yakuza 3 not on sale? Like, hold on. No, the Yakuza 3 remaster is not on sale. Yakuza 2? No, it's not on sale. Yakuza 6? Yeah, Yakuza 6 is 45% off. What the fuck is going on? I don't know, man. Pretty damn suspicious, though. What are you doing, Sega? Sega! Persona 4 Revival. Wait. Didn't they just re-release? Oh yeah, I remember this announcement actually. I just didn't watch the trailer for it. I don't really care about it. I already beat Persona 4 very recently. Maybe another day. Maybe another day. But I just recently beat Persona 4. I don't need to play it again. I'd rather play that Persona 3 remastered. Let's scroll through some more. Bunch of Capcom games are probably on sale. So let's click on you and then Capcom. See what we're looking at here. I'm not going to get hit with like some indecent stuff if I do it this way. I'm just looking at a studio specifically. The new one that is not out yet is not discounted for obvious reasons. Base price $70. Scam. Oh, but they're scared to put the base price of this new franchise they're releasing at $70, which means this game is going to suck. All right, let's see. I kind of want to play the Ace Attorney games one day. Let's click into it, see if there's a bundle or a collection. No, yeah, yep. See, there's the trilogy and the trilogy. So there's like a bundle of 2 collections. So 6 games total for $26.99. I wonder if there's a Resident Evil collection. No, think about it. Resident Evil Reload collection. Interesting. So this is a bunch of the PC versions of all these games here that... Yeah, my mom's a big fan of Resident Evil stuff. If she had a PC type of thing, I'd be getting her the games for sure. But she doesn't do the PC. Which is why I say Steam Deck is probably the best way through that. Ghost Phantom Detective? 4 minutes. See, I thought that like these, the Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4 remasters would be part of a collection. 3, Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil Resistance, and then Resident Evil 2. This is a semi-collection-y. Resident Evil Remake Trilogy. Ah, there it is. So this is the type of thing I'd want to get my mom. She's played all 3 of these games, but she's never played the remastered versions of them. So she'd be super excited. One day when she has access to a PC where it can play quality games, I'll definitely get it for her. I didn't know there were 4 Dead Risings. Damn. I never even finished the first one. I always get distracted. DuckTales. Ooh. Bro, the Bionic Commando Rearmed music, some of that music was wild. Let's see what we get hit with music wise. That's how funky it is. There's a lot of farting in this music, but that's what makes it funky. Those ass cheeks were ripping the whole time. I remember seeing the trailer for that a long time ago on the PS3. And I was like, damn, them ass cheeks. That's one long ass fart. But I'm kind of down with this music. I don't know why. It's fart music, but I don't know, something about it. It just makes me want to whoop ass, and I like whoop ass music during a video game. All right, I backed out. Let's see what else we can find here. Are all these games safe to show? Yeah, all these games look safe to show here. All right, next set of safe games. What the heck is a GTFO? Why is your video game 4 letters? Rise of the Ronin. Oh yeah, I remember them showing that game off recently. I wonder how many people have purchased Clear Obscure recently. They got some free DLC they just came out with. They won Game of the Year or something like that. Plus it's 20% off right now. Seems like a... Oh, look at you not winning and getting 50% off, but you sold out and you still didn't get paid. Yeah. That's what you get. Oh, that solo leveling game is a $40 game, so maybe it's not a pay-to-win game. I thought it was a pay-to-win game when we saw the trailer for it. Oop, crap. I was sharing, not sharing in reverse. This is a game Kenny played on stream that I watched some of. It was interesting. Like a 2D Resident Evil game, basically. Humble Games. So Humbler, the Humble Bundle people published it, huh? You know what? I should wish list it. One day I might be willing to play it if it was cheap enough and I had the free time. I've heard that they've improved it since Kenny played it. His number one complaint was something about the inventory and how it works, and then I found out that that was changed to work into a way that was more reasonable. Kenny's like, oh, I should give it another try then, because I think he stopped playing it early before finishing it, but he did like it other than that inventory issue. Oh, here we go. This is where we were. I played EVE online a long time ago. It's weird because it's not part of my Steam list, but I played it. So I guess I played it before it was added to Steam. Oh, you can't see. Sorry, I'm not sharing my screen again. I played it, I guess, but I played it before it was added to Steam as a game. So it's not in my library, even though I played it for a few months, like 174,000 years ago. Another game that was like that was 7 Days to Die. I played 7 Days to Die when you had to buy it directly from them. And then eventually they added it to Steam, and I got like a free Steam code. Like anyone who already purchased it was able to get a free Steam code from them later. But then it was like years before I finally played it on Steam. By the time it came out on Steam, I was already like finished with the game. Scrolling, nothing interesting. RimWorld is 20% off. Why? Bro, how is this a $35 game? I love RimWorld, but the DLC is too expensive. Kenshi. We gotta check the price of Kenshi. Kenshi is such a good game. 60%. $12 game. See, that's reasonable. At the age of Kenshi, you know, made in 2018, it should be a game like around that price. This is a very fun game if you're into just you'd have to watch some gameplay of it and then you'd understand if you were into it. It's a hardcore ass game though, that's for sure. It is a kick you in the fucking teeth game. It's and it seems to me, I played it like a year or so again for a little while, and it seems to me they fixed whatever the ear bleeding music bug was at nighttime when you were in a certain region. The music would be so fucking loud at a certain point where it would like blow out your eardrums, so you just basically had to turn off the music. And that's been fixed. At least I think it's fixed. I didn't notice it. Guilty Gear has always been such a cool ass looking fighting game, dude. Guilty Gear is without a doubt One of the fucking coolest looking fighting games, man. It has always been that way. Like, just, it's like, fuck, man. I love their character design. I love their animations and everything. It's just like, Guilty Gear is metal as fuck. But I don't play fighting games just about at all anymore. Play a little Smash. As you can see, I was trying to shake off some rust, and about it. And I very, very rarely touch that game too. But if I still played fighting games, I would definitely play Guilty Gear. That game is, it's got so, like, Guilty Gear has a perfect charisma stat, all right? Its charisma stat is maxed out. You just can't help but be like, damn, you a sexy ass video game. I was saying, like, it's really cool to beat up someone as Alex in Street Fighter 3. It's really cool to beat up someone as anybody in a Guilty Gear game. Like, all the characters are badass. I've been noticing, I'm almost tempted to just scroll without turning off the thing, because I've been noticing that I haven't been seeing any, like, adult things. I mean, there was that panty shot there for a second, but that's not adult. You know, I'm talking about, like, adult. Ew. Ghost of Tsushima. Such a shame that they fucked up that Ghost of Tsushima was so good, and then they're gonna fuck it up with that Yotai or whatever the fuck they call it. Ugh. Ghost of Gross is what that sequel was. You nasty. You a nasty game. Remember how they used to have stuff that showed the man as well? Why is it only the woman now, man? What happened? I thought they both looked cool. I heard that this is a really hard game, puzzle-wise or something, and that some famous streamer cheated to get their way through the game. Tried to make himself look like a super genius or something. Like, bro, if you're gonna cheat, just do it openly. Like, I do the shit. Like, if something's like fucked up where I'm like, dude, this is not intelligently made, then you break out the old Google and you're like, all right, hold on, let me look this shit up. Something's not going on. Because some shit is just not done well. And sometimes the act of me starting to look it up gives me a breakthrough. That's happened multiple times. Like, and I don't know what it is too. Like, I don't know what it is that causes it. Like, it's because I'm not actively thinking about it anymore. Instead, I'm thinking about what I'm going to search, like the search term I want to use. And then that recontextualizes the thing that I'm looking for. Or maybe like I see a keyword or something that makes me go, wait a second. You know, something like that. I don't know. But there's been times where, and every now and then it is my fault. Right? Like, it's like, oh, fuck. I kind of wish I didn't look that up. You know, it was my fault that I wasn't understanding what was going on. Like, one of the ones where I was saved by my roommate, I think it was, can't remember. It was like a game where the time keeps resetting over and over again. And I had basically given up. And I was going to look it up. I think I even said on stream that I was going to look up and see what the fuck's going on. And then but I was just like still looking around before I started it. And then my roommate like knocked on my door and I was like, huh? And I turned around for a second, said something like I don't even remember any of the interaction, what happened with my roommate. I don't remember it at all. But then I turned back to the game, and as soon as I turned back to the game and started thinking about the game, instantly I was like, oh my god, I know. So sometimes it is like just to stop thinking about it for a moment. Most of the time when I start to look something up, I just look it up, and it turns out I was correct, that the shit was just designed poorly. I'm a pretty stubborn, thorough player, and normally I don't have to look things up. Though sometimes I look things up because I'm lazy and I don't like the mechanic, like the RPGs, certain aspect of certain RPGs, or frequently the most frequent thing I look up in video games, missables, where I'll try to do a spoiler-free missables list and try to find like a where we'll say, you know, like in Xenoblade, the best that I'm playing, the best way to do it is by chapter. It'll be like, oh, don't complete chapter 6 before speaking to A. That type of thing. I wonder if I got the Tomb Raider collection so long ago. I wonder what the Tomb Raider collection is like now. Do they have all the Tomb Raider games collection? Doesn't look like it actually. Just buy Tomb Raider Adventure Bundle. I own most of the Tomb Raider games. Oopsie doopsie. Oh my gosh, it put me way back up there. We're blazed. Hell yeah, boys. You know what? That's going to be it for today. I'm going to bring up replaced. Let it start doing its thing. As I say bye. So you guys have a nice one. I hope to see you guys the next time I stream, which will be tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel, be there, be square. And replaced. The March 12th, 2016. I'm gonna play this day one. This is gonna be one of the ones I do play day one, guys. Oh, I can't wait. I have to wait though. I don't have a choice. So I'm gonna head into Discord for movie night. Where we'll be continuing Stargate Atlantis. But you guys take care of yourselves, okay? Didn't play much of the game today. I need to save in the game. I'm in the middle of the blood lobster thing. Oh well, too bad. Turned it off instead. That means I gotta talk to a bunch of NPCs I didn't talk to again yet because of autosaves and all that shit. I might do it on my own time, do all the NPC talking and all that stuff. Anyways, that is it for today, guys. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it. Hope to see you guys next time I stream, which will be tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel. Be there, square. Take care of yourselves, everybody. All right. This is the release date trailer, boys. I'm gonna watch the release date trailer one more time, and then I'm gonna switch over to Discord and end the stream. Time to go, bitch. A dude is Sephirothing it. You saw that? We got a Sephiroth in this bitch. Though Sephiroth was cooler, because Sephiroth was like, oh, you think yourself a protagonist, huh? Bitch, I don't give a fuck about you. And then he just walks away through the fire, all right? This guy's walking towards you in the fire. That doesn't have the same gravitas of Sephiroth's, all right? Say the date, bitch. Say the date. March 12th, 2026, motherfuckers. All right. See you guys later.